Elon Musk has let Tesla bought Bitcoin. Yes, it's true. Happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of Tesla Sundays. I absolutely love this intro. I mean, it gives me on a Sunday such a great mood. I hope for you too. And you smash that subscribe button and squeeze that like button. Guys, like Wall Street Bet squeezed the hedge funds. What a crazy week for everybody. And it seems like the Q4 earnings for Tesla were just a very, very smart part of it. But this is one of the topics, as well as the Tesla stock. Then we will dive into the stock chart. Then we will talk about Elon Musk buying Bitcoin. And then finally with the Q4 earnings. And then at the end of this video, we will talk about the SNX remodeling and what this actually meaning for the stock. Not about the cars too much, about the stock. So it was not the best Tesla week, all right? Since we started the week very strong, I mean, we were at almost $900 on the 25th of January and then, flat until the 27th of January and then the, I would say meltdown of the stock started and we lost about 10%, guys. And this is obviously huge, right? But we will talk a little bit later about, with the Model S and X upgrade and why this didn't sparkle any new things. And we will talk about the Q4 earnings as well. But this is something that is totally normal, guys, okay? You have, Wall Street bets going after GameStop. So, there's money flows out of Tesla. You have to agree that there's a lot of speculations also for Tesla people. Okay, people are putting money into Tesla. They moved it to GameStop. I think there's also, the profit taking. There is, because it's just the near all-time highs, right? So, moreover, you will have also the not reach EPS number. And all in all, I think that's just a nice, healthy correction. All right, this is something that should happen all the time. To have a company growing and growing and the stock price growing and growing, this need to happen. All right, this is super healthy for a stock that went 700+% in just 1 year. Guys, let it breathe, just enjoy the show, just relax, and you will see that this stock goes to $1 trillion market cap, I believe, already this year, but we shall see. We are currently at $752 billion. PE ratio astronomically high for fundamental investors. For growth investors, there's no high PE ratio. So, I'm super excited for the future, and you will see why. But before we dive into the stock chart, and before we diving into Elon Musk buying Bitcoin, we dive into another very interesting crypto asset. We talked about GSX for a long time, but the team about Apollo FinTech always looking for the next big thing. You remember that not only that's a growth coin and a stable coin in once because it's asset backed and still the asset will be increasing, but there is something even new. Let me introduce you to redeemable GSX against real physical gold. If you're seeing Bitcoin going to all-time highs and all-time highs, I think there's three things, okay? The network effect, the devaluation of US dollar, and also obviously the scarcity of this asset. So all of this knowledge is actually going into GSX. Now we are doing the following. So the team around Apollo FinTech just announced that you can go to their GSX office and redeem your coins against real asset. The real asset that is backed the value of GSX and slowly increased. Plus, a new mine is going to be added very, very soon. So the price of GSX will go up as well. So make sure to think about if this is the right investment for you before it goes even higher. You remember, we went already higher into price, so it's just the one and only opportunity right now. You know, we introduced the last time the stacking, where you can also leave the GSX on a specific account with them, and if you leave it for 1 year you get 10% more, 2 years 20% more, and 3 years even 30% more of GSX. So the question is that you are asking, and you're totally right, where the hell you can get GSX? I never had this easy question to answer. GSX is purchasable by taking your money and taking it on your credit card, and obviously going into the link into the description to get bonus GSX if you are purchasing it. So what the hell are you waiting for? So let's dive into the stock chart of our favorite stock on a Sunday, which is Tesla Sundays and Tesla stock. Okay, so here I thought if we have brilliant earnings that we can outbreak this resistance here, right? We talked about it. 878 is a very, very important part and resistant here for Tesla stock, but unfortunately exactly here we bounced off and then also broke through the next resistance, and then that's why we had this aggressive or a little bit more aggressive sell off. There's definitely a huge resistance at 690, but I think before that we shall see some pickup. So definitely I'm seeing the stock, you know, towards the year over 1000. I just cannot imagine that with this growth that we are having, which we will talk in the Q4 earnings report, the stock can you know, just stay at these levels. Okay, this is cheap, this is undervalued in my personal opinion. So you shall see better and better prices for Tesla that are actually should be, let's say, justified for this kind of company. All right, this is maybe one of the best companies in the whole world, and I think the stock price should reflect that. Let's have a look here. Here you can see that the RSI levels also going down, so which can give us a nice push back up. So all of that is a very healthy correction that I see here in the stock. Other than that, you know, nothing much to say. You know, we went out here of the Bollinger Line, so you know, it's just healthy to go back in, and now being in the middle of it, maybe even going a little bit lower, would be a good, I think, option to pick up from traders, from institutions and so on. I think, you know, the overall situation that the S&P 500 have now included this stock is also that many funds are holding long term. So, you know, a big amount of Tesla shares are actually, you know, beholded for the long term, which should give the stock a huge push upwards if there's any news, because there's just not so many shares available. Yeah, other than that, there's nothing new. So let's dive into the next category: Elon Musk and Bitcoin. This sparkled a heavy discussion everywhere in the world. I mean, Elon Musk currently is maybe the most important Twitter account out there, besides, you know, maybe Shamas, his Twitter account in the financial world. I mean, if he tweets about Dogecoin, if he tweets about, you know, GameStop, I mean, this is a guy that is on the top of his game. He loves to troll, and you know, that happened on Friday. He said the following, without any further explanation: in retrospect, it was inevitable. All right, what does it mean? Does it mean that he actually think that we had to buy Bitcoin? Because on the other hand, he also changed his bio to Bitcoin with the Bitcoin logo. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, you know, with all the hype going on, actually I think they already put, you know, maybe like $1 billion of treasury of Tesla into Bitcoin asset. Why? Because first of all, it can multiply, and this is a nice way to have a nice increase of assets for Tesla to build more gigafactories, to increase, to grow, and so on. Money, financial power for Tesla become a real thing. With this high stock price, they can do a lot of things. So this is something that the traditional car makers don't have and won't have, that Tesla has now such a financial power, just by rising many funds, they can, build and hire the best talents out there, pay them very much money. So I think this is huge. This is something that is not too much discussed by others out there, I think, and this is very, very important. So you can see here that this sparked obviously a race in Bitcoin price, and we gained just on that day, I think about 10% or something like that. Yeah, here you go, 11% on that day with the speculations. And if this is confirmed, guys, I believe there's a huge chance Bitcoin can go to 50k, 60k, 75k, maybe 100k, just because of that news. So stay tuned and let's dive into the Q4 earnings. So Tesla makes this wonderful presentations recently, which I really like. So here you can see that my personal highlight is the free cash flow of $1.9 billion in Q4. This is so tremendous for this company. I mean, if you're thinking back to 2007, 2008, this company was almost bankrupt out there. Right? Elon Musk put his last, I don't remember, it was I think $50 million or $20 million into this company, and now this company makes free cash flow of $1.9 billion in one freaking quarter, okay? So this is the financial power of selling cars to your clients and paying the suppliers 60 days after. This is so beautiful. This is such a great system. Obviously, increase of 4.9 billion because obviously of the capital raise as well that they did. Obviously very profitable also this quarter, which is fantastic. And then some operations here, 500,000 car produced and delivered, and unfortunately no guidance really, also not in the conference call for 2021. Just a small hint that Elon Musk said they want to go for 50% growth year over year. But let's have a look here. If we are looking into growth year over year, you see here that the automotive revenues jumped also to 50%. Regulatories obviously 200%. Automotive gross margin 56%. Guys, those numbers are amazing. I mean, look at that. We have here almost 50, 60, 57, 157. So, those numbers are usually not expected, but this size of company, so this is very unique for Tesla. Moreover, you are seeing here what I actually said before, what I will watch, and I also very happy with that. This is the only thing that is a little bit disturbing, minus 10%, but with the refreshments, I guess the Model S and X will be a very nice and hot selling car again. All right, then we have 88% obviously increase of Model 3 and Y. Then we have what was very important to me to see solar growing, okay, here with 60%, storage development with 200% increase year over year. This are amazing growth numbers, and this is all what I, as a person that would say, if there is this three categories of value, growth, and dividend investor, I would say I'm a growth investor. Okay, I'm looking into how the company can grow, how the company can innovate, how this company can be the better company than anybody out there and disrupt the whole industry. And this is Tesla. That's why I love this company from the very beginning. We here on the Wolf of Dubai channel was early on that with the Wolf Pack. Super amazing. Yeah, and then obviously here small show off, maybe a little bit of bragging here by Tesla. Tesla Model S plate is faster than the Porsche Spider, Lamborghini Huracan, that the Chiron, the Bugatti Veyron. So forget all this supercars. The Tesla Model S is absolutely killing everybody. All right. What was also interesting, the interior that we will talk about also in the later on in the vlog. So this is definitely something that is very, very beautiful in my personal opinion. The back screen here is also new. The seats looks a little bit different. We shall see how this looks like. Minimal changes to the outside. Unfortunately, I would love to see a little bit more aggressive look, but hey, you know. Then the stamping, a little bit about the manufacturing, as usual, some pictures from the Gigafactory in Berlin, and this is how it looks inside. It's definitely moving forward. And yeah, then Texas also, it definitely develops. Look how beautiful and fast it goes, right? I mean, here it's just a plot where they put the fundamentals in, and now it's already, you know, almost a finished building. I mean, come on, they are very fast, which I like. So other than that, I think I will not bore you with this number, so let's dive into the next category. I mean, we discussed this already in our last episode of Tesla Sunday, so don't miss any other Tesla episodes. And if you want to even know how we found the Tesla stock very early, check out the x10masterclass.com. This is my own online course, and you can become a very, very interesting investor. And with the code SPACE10, you actually get 10% off. So check it out if you want. And also there's a link to Webull. If you want to switch from Robinhood to Webull, no restrictions, then do this with the below link and get 4 free stocks, guys. And the Model S, once announced, was, I mean, what a car, all right? Look at the specs. Let's have a look. So if we do a custom order right here on the website, you will see that there are now 3 options. You have the long range, you have the Plate, and you have the Plate Plus. Let's have a look into the Plate, which will be delivered in March. 0 to 60 mph in below 2 seconds. This is the first production car ever to achieve that, okay? This is due to this 3 motor that is used there, 390 miles range, 200 top speed, so it's a very, very interesting car. What I also like is the interior, okay? The new interior is just so gorgeous. I mean, look at this, look at this steering wheel. My friends told me, I don't like the steering wheel because I cannot put my hands on it. And I said, guy, well, think forward, okay? The car will drive by itself in a couple of months, and you want to put your hand on the steering wheel, well, go and talk to the dinosaur, because, you know, this is the future, okay? Other than that, you know, 3 new displays, a horizontal one, a screen for the driver, and also for the back for kids and passengers. So very, very nice, very, very nice. But why this revolutionary thing and release of the new product doesn't push the stock higher? Because this is how Tesla stock is actually characterized, okay? Sell the news, you know, and the people just recognize a little bit later how great of a product it is. It happened with the Cybertruck, it happened with the full self-driving event, all of these new things with Tesla. Battery day, after battery day, the stock went down. So, you know, it's just, in my personal opinion, a matter of time that the stock goes back up. You know, I hope that you could pick up some Tesla shares with minus 5% discount on Friday, and I think 2% before that, another 2%. So about 9% lower since the recent high. So we definitely go back to 900 and beyond. I'm super, super bullish on Tesla. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about the Tesla stock in the next couple of days.